What do you know about UDL? Good morning, Western Mindoro State University, and good morning, everyone. At this juncture, we'll be interviewing students from the College of Teacher Education, and they will ask their perception about what UDL is. Oh, wait a minute. Let's interview, sir.
Sir. Oh, sorry. I'm listening to Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj.
Okay, one thing about me.
Sir, I will just interview you about what UDL is.
Pepperman, ano ba? Oh, sure.
Are you okay with that, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so before anything else, can you please introduce yourself, sir?
Hi, I am Jervin Hasim from BSED Mathematics.
Okay, one thing about me.
Okay, so what is your perceptions about what UDL is, or in other words, Universal Design for Learning?
As I see, Universal Design for Learning is a way or approach of how to effectively teach each learners in different ways regarding of their needs. It is using different tools and instructional materials to cater the needs of the students.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Kapon kap. Kapon na kap. Bye.
2,000 years later.
I cannot see students to interview. May nakikita ba kayong estudyante na pwede kong pag-interviewhan?
Yes!
Again, may nakikita ba kayong estudyante na pwede kong pag-interviewhan? Let's go! Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Pwede ka ba na yung ma-interview? But before anything else, can you please introduce yourself?
I am Marie Hermino from BSED Mathematics.
Okay, so for you, ma'am, what is the importance of UDL as UDL define universal design for learning?
For me, UDL is an instructional materials that cater all the needs of every children in the classroom, despite of their differences. And the UDL ensures that all learners learn equally and genuinely, as they have differences that includes those students with disabilities and those who are exceptional children.
Thank you very much for your answer, ma'am. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Derived from evolving inclusive practices, which directly indicates that we already have strategies in hand, but are slightly modified to cater the needs of every learner. What is UDL? Universal Design for Learning, or UDL, is simply a teaching method that works to accommodate the needs and abilities of all learners and eliminates unnecessary hurdles in the learning process. This means developing a flexible learning environment in which information is presented in multiple ways, wherein students engage in learning in a variety of ways and students are provided options when demonstrating their learning.
So there are actually three elements to UDL, or Universal Design for Learning. First is multiple means of representation, multiple means of action and expression, multiple means of engagement. In this section, it answers the following questions. How can I present information in ways that reach all learners? Have I considered considered options for how printed text, pictures, and charts are displayed? What options do I provide for students who need support engaging with text and/or auditory learning? The next one is the multiple means of action and expression.
Universal design for learning suggests giving kids or individuals more than one way to interact with the material and to show what they have learned.
Multiple means of action and expression includes the following questions. How can I offer purposeful options for students to show what they know?
When can I provide flexibility with timing and pacing?
Have I considered methods aside from paper and pencil tasks for students to show what they know? Am I providing students access to assistive technology? Multiple means of engagement. Universal design for learning encourages teachers to look for multiple ways to motivate students.
Letting individuals make choices and giving them assignments that feel relevant to their lives are some examples of how teachers can sustain students' interest. Other common strategies include making skill building feel like a game and creating opportunities for students to get up and move around the classroom.
It also includes the following question. How can I engage all students in my class? In what ways do I give students choice and autonomy? How do I make learning relevant to students' needs and wants? In what ways is my classroom accepting and supportive of all students?
Oh, there you are! So did you know that there are 9 principles that support the UDL? So let's know each one of them and let's stick to this blog. 1. Equitable use. Inclusive practices are designed to be useful, appealing, and safe for all students, families, and professionals to use. Individual differences and various contexts are respected. Flexible use. So flexible use, inclusive practices are designed to accommodate the individual preferences, abilities, and needs of all students, families, and professionals. Flexibility involving choices are for methods and pacing are exercised.
Third principle is the simple and intuitive use. The use of the design is easy to understand regardless of the learner's experience, language, and skills. The design that the teacher should use must not be complex so that the teacher can provide information effectively and the students can absorb it effectively as well. The design should accommodate a wide range of literacy and language skills. One example of this is the rules and guidelines inside a classroom should not be complex or should not be hard to comprehend so that the learners could not be confused and they will effectively understand what is written in there. And one example also is the use of graphic organizers. The next principle is perceptible information. When we say perceptible, it is noticeable, meaning we can easily see it or perceive it with our senses. The design communicates necessary information to all through various formats, means the teacher can use different mediums and different ways to communicate or to share information. Example of this is that the teacher can use technological and assistive devices to support learning, communicate with parents, and share information.
So the fifth principle is the tolerance for error. So this design minimizes hazards and the adverse consequences of accidental or unintended actions. This provides guidance and background information when the student makes an inappropriate response. So this instruction anticipates variation in individual student learning pace and requisite skills. For example, structuring a long-term course project just like a scrapbook, with the option of turning in individual project components separately for constructive feedback and for integration into the final product. So the sixth principle is the low physical effort. So this instruction is designed to minimize non-essential physical effort in order to allow maximum attention to learning. Take note, this principle does not apply when physical effort is integral to essential requirements of a course. For example, allowing students to use a word processor for writing and editing papers or essay exams just like the reflection paper.
Inclusive practices are designed for all, regardless of their mobility, physicality, and way of communication.
Some example of this principle is taking advantage of seat arrangements and allowing technology as needed.
Inclusive practices are designed to promote communication and social interaction for all.
Promoting collaborative activities such as groupings or think pair shared, and classroom attendance.
So number 9 principles is inclusive environment. So inclusive practices are designed to foster acceptance and a sense of belongingness. So in the sense of UDL or Universal Design for Learning, I have here the 3 examples for the principle number 9. Number 1, students learning towards each other. Number 2, students helping each other. And number 3, a good example is a team building where they can express their knowledge for the team and building a camaraderie.
Ay, mga kababs, andito na pala kayo. Dahil andito na kayo, halina samahan niyo kong kausapin ang isa sa mga guro sa Western Mindanao State University upang mas mapalinaw ang ating kaalaman tungkol sa accommodation. Tara! Magandang araw mga kabox. Ngayon, nandito na po tayo. Together with Mr. Ricard Dagalea, sir. Thank you for visiting us. To tell something about yourself para makilala na kayo ng ating mga kabox.
So good afternoon everyone. Pagwaps, my name is Ricard Dagalea and I have been teaching the ILS High School Department since 2006. And from that time on, when I started teaching here, I already had students from the SPEC group or the special education group. And from even up to last year, I taught the SPEC group. So I already know how it is to handle even the SPEC students. So I'm happy that this interview is done today because I'm able to share experiences with how to teach with special education students.
Okay, sir, we would like to ask you questions. First is, since Guangzhou ILS offers inclusive education, which means we cater all the needs of different children, how do you accommodate those exceptional children?
Oh, when we talk about accommodation, there are 2 things. So number 1 is that what you actually mean is the school. How does the school accommodate, and then how do I accommodate as a teacher? So of course, this school believes in inclusivity, and then that's the reason why we have the special group together with the mainstream. So that's how the school accommodates to make sure that no one is left behind, that education is really for all. As a teacher, being an English teacher for that matter, I also include my students in all activities. I really do not think of them as people with disabilities or with special needs. For me, they are the same as the regular students. So whatever the activities of the regular students are, that will also be theirs. Because I believe that in as much as we give importance to the regular students, we also give equal importance to the students.
Thank you. Next question, sir. What kind of adjustment do you need to accommodate?
So, The adjustment actually is similar. It has been the same since the time of 2006 up to this time. Because every time I prepare a lesson, I always have to think if I need to modify in a way that I need to simplify the topic so that everybody, even the spec group, will understand. Number two, I always have in my mind if my spec students will also understand certain materials that I will be posting. So more, it's actually more on how on my preparation and the level of difficulty of my presentation, but the presentation that I have to make sure will this give an opportunity for the spectator to also participate by presenting the lesson this way. So to cut the story short, it's about simplifying the lesson to make sure that even schedule will be able to catch up.
Sir, next is, were you able to cater the needs?
Oh yes, in fact, everybody should know, the Kagwats should know that we actually choose only students from the spec group. In fact, I would like to name the person, he is Algien Adlaw. He is an honor student and he is one of the groups or evidences that spec group can actually also excel. So if you were asking me about if we were able to cater to their needs, definitely because we also address our activities. If we have left and new, for example, we also give, for example, let me just exemplify the activity on spelling. So if I say for the regular spell something, the spell group also has two different words. One is spelled correctly and one is spelled correctly, but they only need to choose. So in that way, they also participate in the activities and their need on how to improve spelling is also achieved. So by that, I will say safely that the spell group was, the needs of the spell group was actually also achieved.
For the fourth question, are they able to adapt with other students instead of
Oh yes, because they are able to adapt. In my class, for example, simply because, for example, there will be role plays. So there will be some regular students who will be joining them so that if they perform, they actually can achieve the objective of the day because they are assisted by regular students. That way, you could see in that class that the student, the spec student, and also the regular student work together to achieve the objective of the day.
it is, how do you feel when teaching this students?
Oh, I feel very rewarding because, for example, when you see the regular students pass the subjects, it's normal to feel happy. But it will be happier that we see that the spec group also learned something from us and it shows from their ratings or from their scores and quizzes and activities. So I feel very happy and that's been that way since the time I taught here. And when I see that spec students can actually write, although their words are not very much the same as the regular, but they are able to express their thoughts, and I am already happy as an English teacher with that kind of output.
The next question, sir. How do you come up with the instructional materials needed? The fact that you are handling both regular and sectional children.
Well, for example, for the activities, I have a blind, I have blind students, right? So, for the blind students, we are going to, for example, the blind, because they would normally listen to my stories. So sometimes, if I need the outputs right away, I will read the story for them. But sometimes there is an assistant, but she's actually also a teacher, a sped teacher, who would help us with the blind people. So these blind people should be given ample time to answer, more time to answer, because they would write using the brain. So I have to adjust. I really have to adjust. If I say time is up, that's only for the regular students. But for the sped students, I really should be very flexible. possible and accept their work even if it's already beyond the deadline. So also, when we talk about instructional materials, like I said a while ago, for spelling, definitely we provide them different way of doing that, but they are all taking the same activity at the same time. So there should be, for example, simpler visual aids to be used for the students. And in fact, when we post something, it's big enough so that all the students will be really able to see. And we only have to speak one of the adjustments. But in relation to the instructional materials, is we have to speak a little bit slower because we don't easily get it. It's hard for the interpreter to interpret every word. So I have to speak a little bit more slowly, and also the materials have to be as big as everyone can see, even the students.
Last question. How do you provide additional support to those exceptional children that allows them to assess the same learning experiences as the other students in a general education?
Sometimes we provide remedial instruction. So in other words, if it's our time for example, English class, then I teach, and after that, most certainly, the spec students would not be able to catch up everything we presented to them. For that reason, we stay again with them, like 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and we do remedial teaching. So, and the remedial teaching is going to be even simpler than what we presented. We appreciate that because we have to give everything for the spec students, the simplest possible method of teaching that we can do for them. Because they don't actually catch up if they speak fast. So the remedial class is my way of additional support to the spec students so that they will be able to understand even better that anything that we present to them during class hours. So that is one good additional support that we provide for them. The remedial teaching.
Thank you, sir, for all of your answers. Help us, and not only us, but also the inspiring future educators. And before we end, sir, we would like to ask you something for inspirational for those who want to become future educators.
Okay. The first thing is that I would like to say that you are very lucky to be part of this program, the BSED, right? Because we need more of you. We need more of you because it's actually our target that every spec student or pupil get one spec teacher. Because that way, the teacher will be able to address to all the needs of the spec student. Also, you just really have to increase your patience because there will come a time that the spec students, especially for those with autism, that they could have tantrums. You have to be ready for that. So as early as now, I would like to congratulate you for and all the Kudos watching because you are interested in this topic, that you really are in the good hands of the teacher, and you hope that one day you become our colleagues already, especially in this educational level. So congratulations and thank you for having me here, sir. Thank you, sir.
I describe UDL as an accessible design for all of the students. It is tailored for each.
Equity. It is responsive to all types of learners.
So use UDL.
Di pa, Gil?
Kisa lagi daw. Kisa lagi daw.
Oh, there you are! Oh, there you are! Oh, there you are!
It is responsible.
I want your body.
I cannot see students to interview. May nakikita bang estudyante na pwede ko pag-interviewhan?
Lesson for today is knowing the alphabet, which is I think the first 5 alphabet letters, the ABC.
Learners.
So good. Good morning, sir. Okay, so I want you to sit on your proper seat. Inclusive practices are designed